Yo, what's up, YouTube? Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming back at you with a new video. Today, we are going to discuss some cheap Batman first appearance keys that you guys should be on the lookout for that's not going to break the bank. So, we'll be back in 5 seconds. Hey, yo, welcome back, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, my name is Edwin the Comic Jabroni, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you want to learn more about comic books and keys and speculation and variant comics, think about hitting that subscribe button, joining the hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation, and remember to hit that bell notification so you'll know when I'm dropping new videos or when I'm going live. So in today's video, we're going to discuss some cheap first appearances and key issues in Detective Comics and Batman. Because as many of us know, collecting Batman can get very expensive, guys. There are some first appearances in the Detective Comics line and in the Batman line that are going to run you hundreds of dollars. But there are also key first appearances of characters that might be lesser known characters or lesser known villains in Batman's rogue gallery that are pretty cheap, man. They're gonna run you less than $10, maybe less than $5. We're gonna talk about 5 of them. I have done a video like this in the past, and I'm gonna post that right there in that corner. Go ahead and check that video out after you finish watching this one. So let's start off with our first book. First comic that we got is Detective Comics issue 546. Nice red cover there. This right here is the first appearance of Onyx. Now, Onyx is a member of the League of Assassins. What is funny about this issue though is this is a character that shows up at the very end of the book, and she is more of a Green Arrow ally, and at first a villain, and then becomes an ally of Green Arrow more than a Batman ally or villain. But she still shows up in the Detective Comics issue. Like I said, cheap issue. You can get this book for $3, maybe even less than that on eBay. I've seen it run for 99 cents. So there you go. There's our first book. Very cheap. First appearance of a character. She is a League of Assassin member. Always cool to get a first appearance of a member of the League of Assassins, ninja organization in the Batman universe, in the DC universe. Let's get into the second book. All right, guys, next book up is going to be Detective Comics issue 608. Now, this is one that if you've ever even dug through Detective Comics, you've probably seen a lot of copies of this book. This is probably my second or third copy of this issue, and it is the first appearance of Anarchy, or he goes by Lonnie Machin, right? That's his real name, that's his God-given name, that's his government name. But he goes by Anarchy. Now, this is a character we've seen a lot through the Batman years, and he just recently reappeared in either Batman or Detective Comics Rebirth. So it's a character that has a lot of ties in the DC universe, especially in Batman and in Gotham City. So, very cheap first appearance of another character in the Batman Rogue Gallery. And this one's probably going to run you anywhere between $3 to $10 online. I've seen them in near mint 9.8s online running for like $20 to $25, guys. So, yet another very cheap first appearance that you can get in Detective Comics. Let's get into the third book. Next book up, we've got Batman issue 431, guys. That, to me, that's an awesome cover with Batman kind of on that tree, upside down, looking like a bat himself. Now, who is this a first appearance of? This is the first appearance of a gentleman named Kirigi. I want to say his name, Kirigi. Anyways, who is this guy? Well, Kirigi is another member of League Assassins, right? I'm always down for new members of League Assassin, but the biggest thing about him is he was a mentor and a trainer of Batman Bruce Wayne, right? He's also trained many of the members of the League of Assassins, but he's trained Bruce Wayne, guys. So that, in my opinion, that's pretty big, right? Like Ra's al Ghul, he trained Batman, and we've seen that in the Batman Begins movie. But Batman's not only been trained by one person. Batman is a martial artist that knows many different martial arts. Is that the way you say it? I'm not sure, but this issue right here is the first appearance of a Kirigi, and Kirigi is just one of the trainers of Batman. How much is this book gonna run you for? This is probably gonna run you between $3 to $5, guys. Yet another first appearance of a character in the Batman series that you should be on the lookout for. Next book up. Batman issue 535. Now, this right here, special book only because it has two different covers. And this is the first appearance of the Ogre. Now, this particular book right here, like I said, has two different covers. Now, this is the variant cover, and if you want to learn more about variant covers, I so happen to have a series called What the Heck Is, where I discuss different variants in the comic game. I'm going to post that link right there. So, this cover that I have right here in front of you is the die-cut cover. Now, this book came out in 1996, in that whole era where Marvel and DC were just creating gimmicks for their comic covers, and die cuts were definitely one of those that we saw in the 90s. Now there's this cover, and then there's this cover for Batman issue 535. And like I said, first appearance of the Ogre. What's also big is that this is his first and only appearance in the DC continuity. Now he does show up in Batman Confidential, which is a different version of this character, the Ogre, but I think, in my opinion, that the Ogre has room to grow. Since we haven't seen him reappear in DC continuity, it's only a matter of time before some writer, somebody in DC decides, let's bring this character back, guys. So this book is going to run you anywhere between $3 to $5. Doesn't matter whether it's the A cover or this variant cover, guys. Ogre, another first appearance that you can find relatively cheap. Let's get into the last book. Last book I got for you guys. Now this is going to be the more expensive of the 5 books, yet still a cheap book that can be had for less than $10. That is going to be Detective Comics issue 457. Now, what's important about 457? Number one, I think the cover is dope. But this is the first appearance of Leslie Thompkins. If you've ever read really anything in Batman, Leslie Thompkins is the doctor that Batman continues to go to throughout his whole career whenever he has an issue, right? If he gets shot, if he gets beat up, if anything happens to Batman, he goes to Leslie Thompkins to help heal him and to help him recover. She also plays a really big role in No Man's Land. She creates a clinic in No Man's Land where people can go to, and it's her clinic that has become the war-free zone in this No Man's Land. She plays a big role. She showed back up recently in the Rebirth series of Detective Comics. Leslie Thompkins, it's a big name in Batman, but it's a cheap first appearance. This is Bronze Age comic that can be had between $7 to $10. In a higher grade, yes, you're going to pay a little bit more, but honestly, I think it's a character that is worth having in your personal collection, guys. So that's it. 5 books can be had for relatively cheap first appearances or key issues in the Batman Detective Comics series. Remember, like I said, you don't have to break the bank to own some good stuff in your personal collection, guys. Look for first appearances, look for some key issues. Use the Key Comic Collector app. It's helped me out a ton. Hell, it helped me make this video for you. I'm going to be making more of these first appearance key issue videos, and we're going to limit it to 5 every video. So guys, until next time, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Peace.